I uploaded another video too. I got one like, 2 views. So.
In terms of patrolling the middle of the field, it's all-pro linebacker Sean Lee. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
That's the last video I'm putting up tonight.
The Seahawks' Blair Walsh is ready to roll, and off we go from Seattle. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Yo, I ain't been on live 19 all day, bro.
Your manager is cool.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
That is not the way anyone wants to start off the game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? No one expects to run out on the field and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Battle for here, and this will be caught. A really nice gain at 25 yards. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
Bro, I just, we realized something, Sean.
And that'll make it second and short.
What?
I said, we realized, like, all my gameplay, yo, I always, like, know how to.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris
I'm so serious.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
But I think that's why I use it to my
First
advantage.
down here after the run.
Cause, like, and now we doing that. Yeah.
Just think about it. If your ass huddle that good in time to pick up.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Hey, yo, hold on, wait. I gotta get this shit. Come with an idea right now.
Here's Wilson.
Oh, I almost got
Was
that.
nearly picked.
That's gonna be
Not sure
hurt.
he was accounting for the free safety.
I
Brings
was
up
about to
third
be
down.
hurt, yeah.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
On third down, Wilson. They're able to locate Wilson. But he's getting the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh,
Nice
he's
display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
It's terrible.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. On third and goal, Wilson.
Good tough,
He
man.
is in for the Seattle touchdown. Luke Wilson from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big reliable
I did this shit really good. I had to
Position as a fallback.
do one more game for the subscribers. Really.
This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Oh, we got one subscriber. That's the messed up. I only got one subscriber.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the Cowboys offense coming back in the NFC East title 2016. They fell back to earth in 2017. They still finished 9-7, but now what do you expect it from there?
No, the scoring differential was a big telltale about the difference between 2016 and 2017. They were plus 115 a season ago. Just plus 22 this year. That means tighter games can go either way, and not enough of a win in Dallas this past season.
On second down, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
Bobby Wagner's one of the more fluid middle linebackers in the NFL. Able to range deep in coverage. Also able to rush the quarterback inside and off the edge, and is an absolute tackling machine in the running game.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
How you doing?
He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls.
I don't even know how that felt.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I
I
watch
supposed to
them,
pick
they
like
remind me of
2
elite
times.
defenders on a
He
basketball
wasn't ready
court,
for it.
right?
So.
They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
I said, what you watching the live
Team
from
now as this one's sent away. Now it's Lockett.
Oh,
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be
everybody gonna notice when I'm playing them, though.
10.
Like, if I play CPU, I'll be playing them like
What a great job he did last year in 2017 as Seattle's offense
Is that
worked their
defense?
way back onto the field. But they're probably going to need to find a running game to alleviate some of that pressure on Wilson, right?
Yeah, you think? I mean, my goodness, when you take a look at what Russell Wilson did, he more than doubled the rushing yardage of Mike Davis, who finished second. And Mike Davis didn't begin the year on Seattle's roster.
You seen the one with the Browns, yo? Number 80, Devin, yo.
And really hit. Chris Carson was going to be the guy to get hurt early in the year. They definitely have to find a running game and get back to playing that Seattle football. Avoid the first and take over from there.
Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. He's going to air this out for
Oh my! Almost threw
both
stupid
players
pick.
were there offensively and defensively,
Like,
but it
literally.
falls incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive?
Okay.
They certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield.
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 30 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Seahawks a 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again here. Wilson.
Oh,
Incomplete.
I keep
That would
going
have
stupid
been big in the
fast.
end zone
Stop.
if he could have held on.
Where's my
Instead,
running
it's
back? I'm
second
about to say.
down.
You need a touchdown.
Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action.
Bro, I keep saying, yeah, like I did something. Like,
Carson.
that's
And he will
serious.
not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown,
You feel me? Like,
Seahawks.
it's not that serious.
A great effort there. Taking it in from a yard out.
Bro,
The Seahawks find
no,
a way
I
to stretch
started
their
that
lead.
when I was playing camp.
And it's up
That's when I
and
started
good.
doing that.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone.
That was the shortest
No run
I've seen,
back
though.
here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important
What is
drive,
it,
doesn't
man?
it?
I
It
ain't
certainly
saying.
does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts
I
can
want to be
12
close.
to 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Elliott, and some room to maneuver.
No.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take
Oh
it the
my
distance.
God, man.
Touchdown,
He
Cowboys.
just juked my man's L Thomas in the
Ezekiel
open
Elliott,
field. Like,
48 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate? What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
oh, I be mad. I can't win no kicks
Touchdown,
like that,
it's
bro.
not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
This shit is terrible. Oh yeah, it's
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson out to the flat.
Come
That's complete to
on.
his running back.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
that
a
play
big
wrong.
collision there. He's hit. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
Zero this.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They run again with Carson. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not
That's
before he
better
takes it
than
across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Oh, that's a bad play.
Knocked away and
should have
incomplete.
just
The
shot
intended
him
target,
right
Doug
in the
Baldwin. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route.
And it's
Oh my
intercepted.
God.
Picked
Heck.
off Byron Jones.
Really, bro?
Give me my nigga, Aaron Gordon.
Tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job is to stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points.
It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you don't, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
It's going all right.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Our focus now moving to Dez Bryant as he heads back out there. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter. They're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on it. There's 2 sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. They give to Elliott, and he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I figured niggas was going to play Jordan. That's why I'm like, my nigga Aaron Gordon.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that shit nasty.
Jason Witten, 37 yards.
I say Aaron Gordon. That would be easily beat Jason Richardson.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are, but that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
I ain't gonna like niggas saying Jordan something like don't Jordan got the size to do a free throw shit. That could do that. You could do some ill shit with more man. He got the between the leg free throw, behind the back, on the free throw line. A little cockback shit.
Interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more
come on, nigga. Hey, give my nigga Gordon, who should have won the fucking hit with Zach. That's all about that.
At least, bro, if Zach didn't do that one dunk, that wouldn't have got him put away. He wasn't there. Gordon should have saved the dunk for the last, bro. Should have saved it.
Like, if you look at the fucking last one, right before the last dunk, and niggas saying 50-50 shit. The shit wasn't 50-50. It really wasn't. It was like 50. You can say Zach shit was maybe a fucking 40. Those motherfuckers 50-50. Niggas are trying to fucking drag that shit out. This nigga's like, we gonna get all this guy does shit. This shit too damn good to stop right now.
Bro, if I throw a number 2.
Pick, fucking. You know, damn well, both of them in the goddamn Zach done did some shit. You done fucking did similar already. You get 54 early in the look at some similar shit. You can get 50 again. That's why I was like, hold on that shit. They want that to fucking be over with.
Give him another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And this one is right down long way. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense, and over the post.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team. You just mentioned they're down.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again.
I was like, fuck shit. It was losing football. They've been held on fucking.
The guy who caught it would say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip my cap to him. Congratulations.
You owe it to
You're creating something good for your team.
A good pickup there.
You don't want
to the first down completion.
In recent years, slot receivers really gain stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field. They can become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are what they're doing.
Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's third and short.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And Walsh able to convert it as his kick. So we are in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks are in front. As we send you now to Orlando to check in with
right
Sports
Don't do that shit.
Report. Take it away,
All right, Brandon, back to you in Charlotte.
Why does Larry always do that? He just stops talking. But let's go play the third quarter. I'm psyched. This is taken at the 3. Yeah, he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right.
But that's caught at the 25. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 57 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Carson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. Now it's Carson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
They run for it with Carson, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Pete Carroll rolled the dice.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrence Williams, 82 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
and you know that there's an emphasis on there. That binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. He's going to be run over, hit hard, as he'll be marked down. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. You got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Paul Richardson, 76 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Well, that's true. You've said that before. They start on the ground with Elliott. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they have to do a much better job in the run game. Behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Again, it's Elliott. They find some open field here. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start.
These fucking faces on these games, like, yo, that's just crazy.
I think I'll get a chance to play before this
Yeah,
one is
cause
over.
one nigga face is fucking looking like, I don't know if you guys fucking beat up or not. The fucking face skin ain't look.
So the defense creating some points.
That face skin ain't look like.
But they return it to the end zone for the pick
Yeah,
six.
but like you on the fucking face skin and shit, like, I think that beat you up.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Tim carry now for Elliott. And some space here. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
The
Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They run it with Carson. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. They go play action here on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look over to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And it's the two teams talking over on their respective sides. We take a break.
LeBron made a fucking crazy ass fucking
Wilson on first down.
That nigga should try to fucking shoot you already.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Doug Baldwin, 38 yards.
And then they make it worse. This nigga tried to fucking run after it like
no lead safe in the new NFL,
you ain't even fucking touch the damn room. You can't grab that shit now.
Seattle, Washington. For the fourth quarter, will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the third quarter.
I was like, damn, bro. Really, my nigga? I was like, really, my nigga? That's how you going out? What you Jesus? Come on, man.
And out now come the Cowboys. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital.
Like, that's what shit is. If you fucking LeBron hater, you gonna bring that shit up over and over again. Straight air ball. And then he runs after it like, no, nigga. You ain't getting that shit.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's going to
Prescott stripped, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic.
This was a good game.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. The quick slant caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Wilson on second down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Doug Baldwin with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Yeah, I'm with this one, partner.
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting out, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out.
That could have been a pick.
And on the left side, he's got Witten. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he's got room.
Oh, he looks.
He will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Can't even block punts for this game. Oh, I'm about to say
and no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Yo, coach don't care. He wants us to keep throwing it.
Now Wilson on first down. Outside, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. On second down, Wilson. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. Push, and that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. It's a big hook up there. Wilson to Baldwin. 69 yards. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Give him 3.
Know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They come out here in the eye. This is Carson, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
No, that's crazy. This is ridiculous. Like, literally, fighting nothing.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. First down, Prescott. Going right side, he has Winton. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Seahawks have recovered. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And time for us to spotlight Doug Baldwin. And I know that they double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
I'm about like 6.
Yeah, what is you saying?